I've realized to some that my Rad Cave apartment tour video wasn't enough. I said I was going to do a more proper apartment tour when I had the chance, and I think I kind of have the chance. Stuff is, for the most part, clean. So, this is... If you've seen the first episode of the Rad Cave, you've pretty much seen this apartment. If you've watched any number of my videos, you know every corner of this apartment. But I figured, let's do a video dedicated to an apartment tour, because Japanese apartment tour gets clicks. So I guess some context, I live in a small apartment, but even for the size of it, the rent is so low you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I live in Okinawa Prefecture. That's about as close as I'm willing to give as to where I live. And yeah, everything's pretty chill here. Actually, it's small, but I quite like it. So let's give you the tour. I widened my eyes when I said give you the tour, but I realize you don't know that. I don't know that. The American people don't know that. I suppose as good a place as any to start with is where I'm at most of the time. This is the battle station. This is the rad computer. This is where I get on and hack into the Russian government. I have my lights. All these stuff are lit up because of course it is. I still need a new mouse. But we even have LED lights in the back there. 2 monitors. The monitor on my PC and my monitor on my tablet are 2 different Batman monitors. If you notice, the symbol is different, and that makes me upset. We have a Bumblebee, given to me by Minecraft the Lazy Boy. Let's see. I've been drinking out of this glass. I have a lot of glasses. This glass is weird. It looks like it was like naturally blown because like it's all weird and asymmetrical. But then at the very bottom it has like a brand logo on it. So it looks too fancy to be drinking water from. USB extension cord because this PC does not have enough USB ports. We have the blue Snowball mic on a very bad mic stand. I regret getting this mic stand. I wish I got something better. Drawing tablet that I need to do more with. We have the Oculus Quest, you know, my VR system, when I want to escape reality but not commit suicide just yet. Oh, but believe me, that day is coming. We have I can't say it because it will activate, but you know what that is, you know how it be. Do we have anything back here? We have like mints. We have some remote controls. This goes to my air conditioning. You might notice a lot of gunk on the air conditioning. That's because this is supposed to be cleaned once per month. I've been here for around 7 months, and I haven't done anything with it. So, yeah, this will be the cause of my death. I do have my laundry over here, in a box. Oh, what do you call it? A meme tripod, the old tripod over there. I've been using the Gorilla Pod. Watch, Nintendo DS, stuff like that. Or 3DS, I should say. Yeah, and we got a new webcam recently that's HD, which is good. That's the battle. Oh, this chair. This really expensive chair that's a dream come true. Really nice. I should probably point out that my apartment is a tatami room. It is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6. Oh, wow, is it 6? Yeah, it's a 6 tatami room. My bad. But yeah, we have the chair there. This in the corner here, this is a box that has a pair of boots, because I ordered a pair of boots, and then it didn't come, so I ordered another pair of boots, and then it came, and then the other one came. So now I just have 2 pairs of the same boots, which is taking up too much space, and I don't have enough space. Speaking of taking too much space, really big TV. Really big TV that doesn't work. So, yeah. We talked about the air conditioning. Let's talk about the toilet paper. plugged into the wall, into the ceiling. The toilet paper is there is because in the summer, Okinawa is infested with like little gecko lizards. And I've noticed that the lizards seem to come from every single crevice. And these little crevices within the roof, I've noticed is a hot spot for them. So me, not willing to handle lizards, I'm not down with that, man. I fixed it. I stuck some toilet paper into the crevices, and now I haven't seen one in a coon's age. Also, there's tape, but I'm not really sure how effective the tape is. We have a smart light over here. If I were to do this, it's blue. Everything's blue. I'm looking into getting another lamp, maybe over there. Because I have 2 more light bulbs that came with the starter kit, but I only have 1 lamp. Only 1 light source that can use those light bulbs. So I need to get some new lamps in here so this really looks colorful. I could see myself putting one over here if I could get rid of the TV. In Japan, they're really finicky about their trash. And you can only put out certain types of trash at certain days, and if you have big amounts of trash, you have to call and pay ahead for them to get rid of it. And I don't really want to bother with the television. There's also a bicycle outside that's on my balcony, a full-on bicycle that's been there for like half a decade? No, more than half a decade, actually. That bicycle's been there for a long time, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Also some really old vegetables. I'm in the process of cleaning my balcony, but it's been a process, a long process. But it's gone to the point where I can walk on the balcony, which is good. Washing machines out there too. I'm not going to show you outside because then you'll see the view, and the view will pretty much give away my location. So I'm not really going to show you the view. Over here we have a chair on the ground. We have the flip-flops there to go to the balcony. Over here we have a desk. This desk was here when I got here. I think you've seen in the first Radix video how this was the desk I was left with, and I did not like this desk because I couldn't fit anything onto it. And that's why I eventually got that desk, which is super big. But yeah, this desk really doesn't fit anything, but since I got the new desk, this desk doesn't really have anywhere to go, so it's in the corner. It's got a Stormtrooper Snuggie hanging on it. This is a lawn chair type thing. That is full of materials left behind and documents. I got my 62-ounce jar of M&Ms here. The smart light bulbs, and the case for the Oculus Quest. Here we have some of the language learning materials. This is for German, and this is Japanese. I also have Okinawan somewhere in here. American flag, given to me by one of the teachers I worked under in America. The Hyotoko mask, who shows up in the legal advice god video. A mirror, you know how it be, you know how it do. Map of Tokyo. Bookshelf. This is where I keep all my money, so if you ever rob me, that's where it is. On this wall we have some stuff given to me by Twisted Ambition and Cody as part of a challenge to decorate my apartment that they sort of set out on themselves. The waves off of is it Kanagawa? Is it Kanagawa or Kanazawa? I can't remember. Oh, there it is. I think it's Kanagawa. Waves off Kanagawa. That was from Cody. And then this huge tapestry was from Twisted Ambition. It's pretty vibin', I like it. And then the map of Japan that's been in my videos for a long while now. There's the closet, there's some storage up there, and there's a closet in there. The closet is very messy. I intend to organize it at some point, but that's sort of like my next quest to clean up, maybe after the balcony. The closet, you can't open it without stuff just falling on top of you, so I really need to organize that at some point. There's sliding doors from the main room into the next room, and have we talked about everything in here? I think we have. Oh, you also might notice that there's no bed. I sleep on the floor. You know how it be, you know how it do. Can I get a hashtag, you know how it be, you know how it do, in the comments? The kitchen. Now, you guys haven't really seen the kitchen that much, but I've cleaned it up a little bit. There's the fan that's sort of discarded. We have the router on the floor. You know how it be, you know how it do. It doesn't... They installed fiber optic internet, and it's a cord that goes over here, and then down here, and then down to a router that's put here. Or not a router, modem? Modem there. And because of how that's all set up, it has to be also connected to the phone line, which is... That's not... Wait, what? There's a power strip somewhere back there that's plugged into that. And basically, the only way this whole internet setup works is just to have the router and modem just kind of sitting there on the floor. There's no real other option. Okay, kitchen. We have some plastic bags over here for plastic baggery. Washing my dishes there. Refrigerator. The freezer is a cool meme. It just freezes everything. Everything is ice. There is some stuff that like trash I left in here. And I will never be able to get that out again. Not without a pickaxe. This is where I do my kitchen stuff. There's the sink. Bada bing, bada boom. Gas stove. Some stuff over here. Finally got a can opener after I ordered ravioli from like Australia or Britain or whatever. Yeah, my only pan. My only main-sized plate. Have a lot of cups, though. Snoopy. You know how it be, you know how it do. 2 big boxes. They kind of take up most of the space in the kitchen. This box is what the chair came in. And, I don't want to show, like, any address stuff. But this box is where the chair came in, and inside that box is a lot of other boxes. This box is what the RAD computer came in, and when I leave this place, I don't know how I'm supposed to ship the computer, so I'm holding onto this box. Maybe I'll need to use it, but who knows. I want to get rid of that big box, but that's going to be a process. Over here we have the trash cans. Again, Japan's picky about the trash. This is normal trash. This is bottles. This is aluminum. Yeah. Gloves for when I ride my moped. Some extra trash bags that are too small to actually be trash bags. Toilet paper. Whenever I want to use the stove, I have to slide the boxes back here. That leads into the bathroom, and I'm not going to show you the bathroom because it's hideous. Mostly because it's ridiculously moldy. Mold everywhere. The bathroom is literally just a square room. There's a sink on the far end side, a shower head on the other side, and a toilet over here. And that's it. No barriers, no nothing. It's just a room with a shower, sink, mirror, and toilet, all pretty much combined into one. You can watch yourself while you shower, which is weird. If you really bend forward, you can look yourself in the eyes while you poop, which is something you can do. You can brush your teeth while showering, too, if you're really in a hurry. This is the Tower of Terror. This is where I keep, like, ketchup and mousstarde and hot sauce and hot sauce and hot sauce. Some other stuff that was left behind by the previous... Another big box. That was the box that had the desk in it that I want to get rid of, but that will be a process. Napkins, hairdryer, drugs... The microwave that also functions as a toaster, that also functions as kind of an oven, if you're courageous enough. Though I kind of started to melt a plate when I tried to make toast. You know how it be, you know how it do. Over here's the rice cooker. You can also make a cake with it if you're brave enough. And then my pantry and medical supplies. And then trash. We have this overhead thing. One of these things is a fan that doesn't work. And one of these is a light. And this, yeah, this is the fan that doesn't work. Another window. I recently got these hooks and stuck them on here from my umbrella. I don't know if that's a bad thing because I do not think these hooks come off. So, if that's a bad thing, whoops. We have a rope here for hanging myself. and one lazy koala. This is to set the heater. Basically, if you want to shower with warm water, you turn this on, and then you wait a while. And then, okay, here's the process. If you want to take a warm shower, you turn this on, wait about a minute or so, go into the bathroom/shower, go to the sink, and turn on the hot water on the sink. Wait for the water from the sink to get hot, then twist the thing on the sink so it's like the lowest, so it's like a very thin stream of hot water coming out of the sink. Then turn around, then turn on the shower, only the hot knob, and then wait for that to warm up. That's how you get warm water. If it starts to burn you, well, you can sort of cool off and make the water not burn you by turning the cold water a little bit, and then it will slowly cool. The only problem is it will never stop that process of cooling till eventually you're freezing. And once you get to freezing and you want hot water back, you turn off the shower, turn off the sink, wait about 3 minutes, then turn the hot water back onto the sink, wait for that to get warm, and then turn it back to the thin stream, then turn around and turn the hot water back onto the shower. The whole process repeats. We live in a society. Anything else? Anything else? That's mysterious. That was kind of like that when I got here. There's the intercom system, because it's Japan and you know, your towns make noises and announcements like it's school. But it is unplugged, and I think it's out of batteries. So, if there's an earthquake, I'm going to die. Yeah. I think that's it. That's the apartment. The lighting has multiple settings. You have this. You have 1 millimeter more dim. And then you have yellow light. And off. And back to full strength. And it takes a while for the lights to turn on. Same here. Full strength, slightly more dim, real dim, off. Then full strength. And that's my apartment. That's the whole quest. That's the whole thing. This room lends itself well for VR because it's literally a big empty room. And the thing is, I can't really decorate it that much. I can't really do much because when I sleep, I do have to pull the futon out and sleep on that. Pull that out of the closet. So theoretically, imagine when you're doing redecoration for this room, you have to imagine that there's a bed that you have to work around because that is around at night. We have a lock and a bolt lock, and I do both, despite the crime rate here being 0. Umbrella here. My shoes, we have boots that I wear when I'm being casual, when I'm not at work. I wear boots, combat boots. We have dress shoes that I use never. There's never an opportunity to really wear those shoes because the only reason you'd wear those shoes is for a formal occasion. And for every formal occasion, you gotta take your shoes off. So there really isn't a point in wearing those shoes unless you just want to destroy them over years of taking them on and taking them off. And then here are the tennis shoes that I wear to work and then take off and put on a new pair of nearly identical black tennis shoes for going inside of work. You know how it be, you know how it do. Oh, and I think this is like my power switches. So if I wanted to die, that's how I'd go about it. And that's it. That's the Rad Cave apartment tour. I don't know how to do this stuff. Oh, did I explain this thing why there's an indention outside of the door? That's because it says Japan. It's a genkan. It's where you take your shoes off. Ba-da-da bing, ba-da-da boom. You know how it be, you know how... While I was editing, I noticed there was a few things that I was sort of leaving out that didn't come across my mind to mention while I was making the video. First, above the computer is some charms from Zenkakuji Temple in Kyoto, but these are just like Buddhist charms to, I think it's Buddhist, to like, you know, have a peaceful and happy home. So the Buddha is looking over me. And also, You may have noticed on the door where the eye hole thing is, there's tape. That's because there isn't an eye hole there. There was like a thin layer of some sort of paste-looking thing. And I accidentally stabbed through it with some scissors. Long story. You know how it'd be, how you're just running around with scissors, accidentally stab a hole in the thin paste that covers the seeing hole at your door. So I covered it with tape, problem solved. But yeah, I literally just cleaned this apartment. This is it in its final form, unless you include, like, if there aren't dishes still drying, and if the boxes ever leave the Rad Cave. Unlikely. And if all the clothes are washed and put away, which it's Thursday. I'm not going to do that on Thursday. But yeah, that's the final form. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe for more content. Huge thanks to our patrons, including this month's $10 plus patron, Josh Adkins. Check out the description for more patrons and more info about how you can receive a shout out here.